This was the best face reader I've ever seen. He saw that there was a man in the crowd with an extraordinary face. He was so frightened that he knelt down. It turned out that this man was the emperor. The emperor wanted him to use the art of face reading. He wanted to find out which one had the intention to rebel. Because the emperor was very sick, he wanted to prepare in advance for the young prince to ascend to the throne. First, he wanted to eliminate those who wanted to rebel. When John heard this, he agreed. The next day, he visited all the officials on the pretext of sending them paintings. He took the opportunity to use his skills to identify loyalists and traitors. But after visiting all the officials, he didn't find anyone who was plotting against him. The emperor said he had a brother called Kim. He's the most ambitious of them all. When you see him, you have to be careful. It wasn't long before John met the legendary Kim. But this Kim was a mediocre-looking man. His eyes were slack. He didn't have the look of a king. Definitely not someone who would usurp the throne. John reported the results to the emperor. The emperor was relieved to hear this. He also ordered John to assist the crown prince in his future administration. After saying this, he passed away. But what John never expected was that, at the emperor's funeral, the real Kim appeared. He was covered in murderous aura, with a fierce face. It turned out that night, Kim had only seen a double. After seeing his face, Kim was sure he would take power. He would have gotten himself killed. We had to get rid of him before he rebelled. So John and the chancellor rushed to tell the young emperor. But the young emperor didn't believe them, and they were reprimanded by the emperor. Back in his study, the young emperor, he was not satisfied with John's words, so he took out his book and studied it. John knew that the young emperor had a habit of reading face reading books, and the book said that 3 moles on the brow. It must be the face of a traitor. With this in mind, John had a bold idea.